I'm Steve Bucci at Madison Square Garden for the NBA Draft. What a night it was for Randy Foye, a confusing night. He's in the league 15 minutes. He was traded twice, and I caught up with him shortly thereafter after he became a Minnesota Timberwolf. Here's Randy. So you want to interview me? This is your big night.
Yeah, I should be able to interview you.
Okay, go ahead.
Just want to ask you a couple of questions here. How did it feel following me for the past couple of years?
It's been exciting and a lot of fun. And I couldn't be happier for you tonight.
What was the most exciting moment tonight for you?
The most exciting moment for me tonight is when you finally came out of that room and I could get the chance to interview you. You made me wait a long time before you came out with that T-Wolves hat on.
So how did you feel about the trades that were made for me, Roy, Telfair, all that good stuff?
I would prefer to see you in Boston. That way you'd be coming to Philadelphia more often. You know, we could see you more often if you would have stayed in Boston. But this is good. You are now starting your NBA career where your college career ended. Do you realize that?
Yeah.
Minneapolis.
Yep. And the last question for you. How do you like my suit?
You know, you made me wait all day for this. This is what you came up with? Yeah. No, it's nice, though. It's nice. 4 buttons? Yeah. They look marvelous. Okay, now it's my turn to interview you. How confusing a night was. You're in the league 15 minutes and you traded twice already.
It was crazy, you know, just thinking about like first you drafted here, then you drafted there, and then I'm sitting in the back watching the draft, eating, and then they're like, oh, the trade is made, and then I'm like, oh, who's getting traded now? And you see my name pop up on the screen. I'm like, man. But I'm just happy. I think when I went up to Minnesota, my workout up there was great, and I met with KG, spoke to him. He spoke to me, and it's a great feeling, and I'm just happy to be a Minnesota Timberwolf right now.
The opportunity to play with Kevin Garnett, that's got to be great, huh?
Yeah, it's great, man. He's going to be one of the best players of all time at that position. So it's just to have the opportunity to play with him is a great feeling.
How did you keep it straight? Did you come out of it thinking, wait a minute, am I Minneapolis? Who am I playing for? Portland, Minnesota?
Austin. I was like, I didn't know who I was playing for. So when all the guys were in the back with their hats on, I kept my hat off. I just kept the hat to the side, and there was 3 of them sitting there. So whenever I had to come and do my interviews, I'll be representing the right team.
King, words describe the feeling being drafted in the first round, NBA. I mean, what's going through your mind at this moment? And the moment you finally heard your name tonight?
Oh man, it's crazy because when I think about it, it was like I went through like so much to get here, and then to finally have your name called and see, it was like when David Stern like said my name, it was like his lips moved in slow motion, like you know. So I was like, man, like this really is my turn. So the first person I looked to was my grandmother to give her a hug for all the support she showed me for the past 22 years, and just thinking about like I'm playing with Kevin Garnett is just a great feeling.
What was Grandma Ruth's reaction?
She said we did it. That's our first reaction. We did it. And I'm happy that she considered herself not just as you did it, she's saying we did it because she had a big part to do with it.
Not bad for a kid from Newark, huh?
Not at all.
And all the things that you faced in your young life, huh?
Not at all. It was a great feeling, man.
Randy, thanks a lot, man. I don't want to hold you up. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure covering you. We'll look for you in the NBA, man. Big night for Villanova. Randy joined by Kyle Lowry in the first round. Lowry going number 24 to Memphis. First time in Villanova history they've had 2 guys go in the first round. And New York City at the NBA Draft. I'm Steve Bucci for CBS3.com.